Arsenal 4, Slavia Prague nil. Come on, that has to be a very good game. Brilliant performance by the entire squad. I'm still buzzing. I think it kind of made up for the stress I faced in this entire Premier League season. Big up everyone in the chat so far. Thanks for tuning in. This is the type of performance we should have seen all season in terms of the Prem and in the UEL. The first leg of the Europa League, the last leg, against Slavia Prague, we played very poorly. We didn't take our chances. We were not clinical enough. And I think that kind of costed us. And I think if we took our chances, we would have had a better game. But tonight it was fast-paced football, quick passing. Everyone in the team had a good performance. And surprisingly, Granit Xhaka at left back kind of paid off. Granit Xhaka at left back and Denis Ceballos not costing us the game, actually putting on a good performance for once. Lacazette with the brace, Saka's stunning goal, and we actually turned up last night, and it's shocking. So now we face the semifinals with Unai Emery's VillaReal, and we don't know what to expect. VillaReal are actually in full form right now. Their players are quality players, and this is actually a game that Unai Emery is best at, like Pep in the UCL. When we are clinical and finally take our chances and put heart and passion on that pitch, we turned up. I just want to say big up everyone in the chat. Yeah, we did beat the racist pricks, and you know what? Racism never wins, but we did put on a good performance, and I'm so proud that I'm gonna do a player ratings, and I'm surprised because not a lot of people are gonna be bottom tier in the list for once. Shocking. To be honest with you guys, I didn't expect that kind of performance. I didn't expect Arsenal to keep a clean sheet. And I'm just going to go in the comments now. So big up everyone. Thanks for tuning in. I'm just doing a quick match reaction and player ratings today. Some people will be joining me, so very soon, hopefully. I'm very nervous, if you haven't realized already. I don't normally do these kind of live streams, but I thought, all right, I'm not stressing over Arsenal. I might as well talk and celebrate a victory. But let's not carry it away because Unai Emery versus Arteta is coming, the battle of the managers. And we got to give it our best. I'm going to be so pissed off if Willian and Bellerin start in that first leg. And I think if we get past Unai Emery, we're going to face Manchester United in the final. I would like Manchester United in the final just so we can shut up the United fans when we lift that trophy. It'd be nice. Big up Bruno. Big up the King MB. Big up King Ahmed. I think you're new, or I think you're glitching gamer. But if you're new, do subscribe. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Big win for Arsenal. Yeah, 4-0. I didn't expect that. And I didn't expect us to score in the first half. Let's be real here, Arsenal fans. We are second half FC. We never do anything in the first half, and we never make subs until the second half. Arteta kind of forgets that he has substitutes on the bench. And again, Martinelli not starting a game. What more does he have to do to get a start? But you know what? When he came on, it didn't really matter at that point because we were already doing so well with Laka, Pepe, and ESR, and even Saka. Big up, Liam. Hope you're well. Big up, Simpy. Thanks for joining. Big up, Footy Boy Plays. I hope you're having a good Friday. Big up, Brian, the Spurs fan. You guys have a tough game this weekend against Everton. It's going to be nice to see how you guys do. I know you guys have a double game week as well. So you're playing twice. I do have a lot of Spurs players in my FPL as well. Yeah, Liam, we did beat the racist pricks. Now for terrorism on the pitch. Yeah, I mean, I really hope we put on a good performance. Big up, Abdul. Thanks for tuning in. And like I said earlier, I think that was the best game I've seen all season, especially in the Premier League. We've been disappointed constantly with no wins in a long time, always conceding and losing. So this kind of made up for a bit of it, but let's not get carried away. We do have Unai Emery next. Big up the Dugout Football Channel. Very great podcast on Monday. I really enjoyed it. Unlucky you guys lost to Real Madrid, my second favorite team. I think you guys are going to go all out and focus on the race to top 4. Doug says, last night was a win for football. Congratulations. Yeah. So big up, Agar. Thanks for tuning in. And big up, Abdul. Last night was not just for Arsenal fans, but was also for the world standing up against Ben Kamara. That incident that happened that we all know and we all have heard of. Big up, Chadwick. Nice to see you, mate. I am going to get into my sort of like my match review, and then I'll get into player ratings very shortly. If you haven't already, if you guys are in the chat and you do have a YouTube channel, feel free to leave your link in the comments below. I don't really mind self-promotion. It doesn't matter to me. I know you guys are really hardworking YouTubers, and some of you guys are trying to reach your goals, so do feel free to do that. I don't mind. Big up, Lewis. Hope you're well. Nice to see you, mate. So I'm going to begin now. So Alexander Lacazette, brilliant brace. The penalty, the first disallowed goal by Emil Smith-Rowe. What I didn't like was VAR not actually showing us how it was offside. I was fuming at that point because I thought, okay, this is not going to happen to us again. And then the second goal, they also went to VAR, and finally it was given to us. I thought, oh my God, it's going to be this whole Arteta Arsenal agenda against VAR again. And you know what? We didn't need VAR on our side. We had racism to beat, and we put up a good performance. I just want to mention Alexander Lacazette right here. Man of the match, brilliant performance. Aubameyang was not playing. As you guys know, he had malaria. Get well soon, Aubameyang. Although he's our captain, I do feel there's very good potential for other people on that pitch to be captain, and who are more deserving of it in terms of performance quality, as well as game management-wise. That's something, a different stream, I guess I would discuss. I just want to mention also the pressing and the link-up Aubameyang, Lacazette had done, showing for the ball, dropping off to fill the space, leading by example on that pitch, and also like leading by example in terms of what the world should have done in terms of combating racism. Not the whole team was racist, but the Glenn Kamara incident at least. Looking like a real captain yesterday night. And I know it was only Slavia. Let's not get like overhyped, but we shouldn't have underestimated Slavia in the first leg. Slavia beat Rangers and Leicester and knocked them out. Another thing is Lacazette taking the knee right in front of Slavia Prague players. That's something like takes a lot of courage and heart. But again, my personal opinion on taking the knee, I don't think it's entirely efficient message. I think something more severe as a person of color myself should be done to combat racism. But again, let's keep it to football. Lacazette has now scored 17 goals this entire season. Brilliant player. I don't know if Aubameyang's just on a poor run of form or on a goal drought. I don't know what it is with him. I know he's ill right now. So as I mentioned earlier, get well soon, Aubameyang. Hopefully we see you back on the pitch very soon. I don't think he'll be available for Fulham in the Prem this weekend. But we have yet to find out. Emil Smith-Rowe. Emil Smith-Rowe's first goal was disallowed due to VAR. We didn't see the offside, how it was offside, and we thought we were going to get robbed in the evening. Emil Smith-Rowe has the joint most assists in all competitions in Arsenal this season. That includes 7 assists this season, which is brilliant. Our youngsters, that's another thing we need to mention. Big up, Taib. Hope you're well. And big up, Tuck MU. Hi, Wilson. Hope you're well. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. If you haven't already, do make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Hey, Wilson. Hope you're well. I hope that you're staying safe and doing well. Yes, I am doing well. I hope you are as well. Big up, Revenite. Hope you're well. Nice to see you. I am going to get to the comments shortly. I just want to continue on the commentary for the match and what I highlighted in terms of that brilliant performance yesterday. Just in terms of Slavia Prague itself, Slavia Prague has not lost on home turf, so in their home stadium, for almost 18 months, which is over a year. And let's face it, the rest is history. We proved them wrong, and we proved them that we have very good players if they turn up, that is. Rob Holdinho, well, Rob Holding for you guys, but Rob Holdinho for me. He started every single game of Arsenal's 9 clean sheets in the Premier League this season, and another clean sheet he held yesterday night in the Europa League. Brilliant performance by him. You have to give him credit when and where it's due. I haven't always been his greatest fan. However, he has shown us that he can turn it around. Granit Xhaka at left back. That's another thing. Xhaka against Sheffield United really showed, okay, he might be turning it around, but is it just a fluke? Is it luck by chance, or is it actually him playing as a left back and playing in a different position? Is he showing that, okay, you can put me in a different position and I will show the fans that I, pissed off earlier on in the season and in the last couple of years in terms of awful performances, not taking the chances, dissing the fans, disowning the fans, the fan base. Is he turning it around? Or is he scared he's going to be sold in the summer? Lacazette's penalty in the 77th minute. Saka was fouled in the box. So, surprisingly, Arsenal finally was given a penalty. I know Manchester United fans are in the chat. I know if this was Manchester United, they wouldn't even have to think about whether it should be a penalty or not. Was it a harsh penalty? I don't think so. It was clear that Saka was fouled in the box. We clearly saw that. Lacazette, man of the match. Brilliant game. If it wasn't Lacazette, man of the match, I would have given it to Pepe personally. Pepe had a brilliant performance. He had a confidence boost as well. Now, with that confidence boost these players had last night, do you think they'll take that momentum into VillaReal against Unai Emery, who already knows most of our players and Arteta's tiki-taki football? Another battle against the managers, and Unai Emery is actually calling Arteta right now to figure out, what formation he's going to do. So as we know, Arteta loves to stick to that 4-2-3-1, 4-3-2-1 formation. Granit Xhaka left back. Seeing that initial lineup, I was like, wow, this is going to be a disaster fest. Granit Xhaka at left back isn't going to work out. It's going to be horrendous. But you know what? It worked, and it worked well. I want to see more of that, and I know it's hard to be an Arsenal fan and expect something from Arsenal. All I'm going to say is expect the unexpected. Don't underestimate VillaReal. But if we beat VillaReal, I'm pretty sure we're going to get Man United in the final, and it will be nice to see an all-English final. Do let me know in the chat if you guys think it's also going to be an all-English final in the UCL. And do let me know what teams you're supporting and rooting for in the UCL as well. I am going to go to some of your comments before I continue on and before I go to the player ratings. So bear with me. Big up, Alex. Hope you're well. Big up, Steve. He says, yesterday was a deserved win for Arsenal. Yes, indeed, mate. For once, we actually turned on, and Arteta actually got his tactics straight. I can't give him any slack other than the fact that Balogun and Martinelli should have got more game time so that we can see more of their performances and stunning goals and assists. If they had gotten a goal, it would have been nice as well. Lacazette was indeed man of the match. Yeah, 2-goal brace and that stunning goal. Yeah, you got to give him credit when and where it's due. Sorry if I'm behind on comments. I am a bit slow in StreamYard, so please bear with me. Big up, Taib. He says, United and Arsenal final will be lit. Yeah, it'll be nice to see an all-English final, and I hope we can show Ollie that he needs to stay at the wheel even longer, if you know what I mean. Wilson says, Saka, Pepe, Smith Rowe, and Lacazette were absolutely outstanding. Yeah, indeed. And that's the exact players I highlighted as well. Saka came back from a hamstring injury. Well, it looked like a hamstring injury, and he was out for a bit. And Arteta rushing him back, I think it was because it was a big game, and we actually needed to turn up. As you guys already know, I was really afraid. And I did say that it's going to be Europa League or bust. If we lost yesterday, we would be in Europa League conference. So that's not where we want to be. We're already 10th in the Premier League. We can't afford to lose out of a competition in the UEL. So it's nice that we actually did show heart and desire and ambition on that pitch. Big up, Revenite. Thanks for tuning in. Wilson says, I was concerned going into the Slavia Prague game. However, I knew deep down that Arsenal will win this game. Yeah, even me. Although I was really afraid and I said, oh my God, we don't have a chance. Their players were all over us. We don't have Aubameyang. We don't have Odegaard. We're screwed. Where's the creativity going to come from? Where's the passing going to come from? My score prediction was 2-0 Arsenal. In the end, I'm always going to back my team through thick or thin. There's a lot of thin moments where it's like thinning patience. Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm surprised we actually showed up. Big up, Georgie. Long time no see. Oh my God, mate. I haven't even got to your Moonlight Sonata. I haven't done piano and music videos in a while. I've been trying to do some football content. But I'm just kind of sticking to random videos, I guess, trying to put a variety. So bear with me, guys. Big up Talk MU. Thank you so much. He says, Mel, your hard work on behalf of us is noticed, and we all love you and Barga very much. Yeah, thanks so much for tuning in, Talk MU. I love you guys too, and everyone in the chat. Hey, Akshat, thanks for tuning in. I didn't even know you were subscribed to my channel. So big up everyone in the chat. I'm having trouble reading the StreamYard comments. So I am reading them from YouTube itself. Hopefully everything's clear. Big up Static. Thanks for tuning in. He says, hey, Melina, what a win by Arsenal. No, bad idea. It needs to be Arsenal versus Roma because if Arsenal play Man United, they will lose. Don't say I didn't warn you, but I hope Arsenal prove me wrong. Yeah, I would like to see Arsenal versus United. It gives us a challenge and something to play for and prove Ole Gunnar Solskjaer wrong. There's a lot of United friends. I know some of you are in the chat, so it's going to be nice to see if we can battle United and actually take a winning result and take another trophy. Big up Sharky in the chat. Hope you're well. Taib says, Emery will give Arteta a bloody nose with a good evening. Taib, you joker. Revenite says, Granit Xhaka is good defensively, but you will get nothing offensively from him. Yes, indeed. In terms of him playing in a defensive side, yes, he did turn up. And I think that's where his best ability is from, playing in that defensive side. But as a left back, I think that was a good position for him. And I think he did show it and turned up yesterday, which was shocking. I didn't expect that. Big up Thomas, Arsenal Fan Reviews. Hope you're well. Hope everything's okay with you, mate. Big up Football Daily Talk. Now, I do want to go into Balogun. We didn't get to see barely much of Balogun, so I don't know. It was great to see him come on, even though it was only brief. But when is his time actually going to come? Is he leaving us in the summer? Is he going to I know he got a new contract, so definitely he's not leaving us in the summer. But with this whole 5-year deal contract made, is Arteta actually going to play him, or is he just going to be benched like Martinelli? Why are we wasting youngsters' talent? That's another thing we need to question. And people like Ainsley Maitland-Niles, Joe Willock, and Guendouzi, who are on loan, do you guys think they're actually going to come back and stay with Arsenal, or will they be sold in the summer so that we can buy a new striker? Potentially Lacazette or Aubameyang leaving the club in the summer is what's sort of rumored around. Big up Timo Werner in the chat. Arsenal will get top 4 next season at this rate. Mate, whoa, slow down. It's not entirely, no. I can't see that happening. That's a bit too far. It's good to be optimistic, but I'm a realistic gooner and more of not the deluded side. I am Arteta out still, if you guys are going to ask me. 1 or 2 brilliant games. And I know yesterday was a really brilliant game, but I don't know. I still feel like the man hasn't done enough. But then that being said, I will give him more time the summer transfer window to see what actually goes on and what happens. Big up DJ in the chat. Hope you're well. And big up Paul. Thanks for tuning in. DJ says, Jose Mourinho out also. Yeah, I think you guys have a good chance of winning the Koroba Cup, or in this case, the Cabbage Cup, as I would say. But other than that, I can't see you guys doing much because your bottle jobs. Just kidding. It's only banter. Revenite says, if you win Europa and sign a few players, you will be around top 4, Melina, but it all depends on Europa win and signings. Yeah. That's the thing. This summer transfer window, and let's be real here, guys. Arsenal wait till the last minute to sign a player. We could have got Houssem Arour, but we waited till the last minute, and instead we got Thomas Partey, who was made out of silly string and often injured. He wasn't injured at Atletico a lot, but he is here, and Arteta rushes him back. Big up HJ90. Thank you for tuning in. And big up Eagle. HJ90 says, hey, I just joined. Hope you're doing well. Yes, I am keeping well, mate. I just thought I'd do a live stream to highlight the brilliant performance yesterday. I do agree with you. It was very well done. I was actually shocked by that result. I thought, all right, it's 2 goals. That's enough now. And then bringing on substitutes that we haven't seen in a while, a.k.a. Balogun. Although he only got a little bit of game time, it was nice to see Arteta actually giving him a chance for once. Surprising that we actually have to say that. Big up John 1886. As the famous words of Mikel Arteta says, Mikel Arteta and the board says, trust the process. In terms of that comment, I will give him till the summer and see what he does with the summer transfer window in terms of cash flow. How much money are we going to actually spend? Will the Cronkies look to sell players, or will we sell potential talents and youngsters like Joe Willock, Ainsley Maitland-Niles, and Guendouzi? I don't know if they will be sold in the summer, but I have a strong feeling we'll lose them, and it may be similar to another Martinez situation. I hope we go after Basuma and Max Aarons. That's just potential candidates and players that I really hope we get. Jose in, yeah, that game is tonight, so do sort out your FPL, guys. Simpy is doing an FPL live stream very soon, I think in like 3 hours at 5:15 UK time, I think. So do check it out. There is a double game week coming up soon for FPL, so stay tuned for that. And there is a blank game week as well. In terms of captaincy choices, I would go for Harry Kane. I'm not a Spurs fan, if you guys think that. I'm not an undercover Spurs fan. However, in terms of points and with Spurs having a double game week, it is the best opportunity, and take your chances when you can. Arsenal Alex says, we needed that win last night so badly. Indeed, it is a definite confidence boost. I thought, okay, after Sheffield United in the Premier League, we're going to go with full-out confidence and demolish them. And that's exactly what we did. To be blunt, we killed them. Big up, John, in the chat. Hope you're well, mate. Nice to see you. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in and staying tuned in. I do want to mention the player ratings I'm going to do. So I am going to share my screen in a moment. So 1 moment. I am going to get into the player ratings very shortly. Thank you so much, Wilson, for your support. I know you were supporting my channel from a long time. A lot of you guys actually have been here from a very long time. So I know you guys already know by now. I don't really notify people when I go live. It's just I like to be spontaneous, and I don't really want to bother people if they're busy and stuff. Favorite type of taco? Chadwick, I actually don't really eat tacos, but I'd say chicken. I make homemade ones, but I don't really go outside buying that kind of food. I haven't really done a lot of takeaway, but Nando's always is my preference. If you know, you know. Ryan says, I probably captain Kane because Spurs play 2 games, Everton and Southampton. That's right. They do have a double game week this week. I think Spurs will beat Southampton, but draw to Everton. Everton actually are not going to have Dominic Calvert-Lewin. It is said that he might not play for Spurs. It's a big game for them, and it is a big game for Mourinho. So it's going to be interesting, Ancelotti versus Mourinho. Big up Gary Bevis. Hope you're well. And big up Rich. Thanks for tuning in. Big up Eagle IVO. Sorry, I pronounced your name wrong. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. 15 people watching, so do make sure to leave a like and kindly subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But more importantly, do check out the content creators in the chat below. If you guys are a moderator, you know who you are, so do feel free to leave your channel link. I don't mind that, so take it away. Steve says, Arsenal's next game is Fulham in the Prem. The chances to win, especially if they play the same way as yesterday, yes. So this weekend, we're playing Fulham. It's going to be a good game. Fulham are trying to stay up, away from relegation. Take care, Arsenal Alex. Thanks a lot for tuning in, mate, and I wish you a great weekend ahead. Yeah, if we do take our chances like yesterday, what's the reason not to win? Again, the other thing is the lineup. Will Arteta rest players because we have VillaReal next? I'd rather see Willian and Bellerin against Fulham rather than in a big game against Unai Emery. Let's be real here. Nobody wants to see Willian and Bellerin on the pitch. Willian has actually stepped up a few games in terms of assists, but let's not take it too far, guys. One game at a time, and let's not be overly optimistic, so to speak. I don't want to be too negative, but at the same time, I'll just be a bit cautious. If this is Arsenal here, you don't really know what to expect, and it is a roller coaster supporting this club. I often say supporting Arsenal will be the life and death of me. Sometimes it is life, and sometimes it is death. Big up, Sayark. Thanks for tuning in, mate. If you want to leave your channel link in the chat, do feel free to. If you guys are moderators, please do feel free to. I don't mind. Wilson says, my prediction is Arsenal 2, Fulham 0. Arsenal clean sheet. Yeah, Fulham 0. Aina's a very good player for them. He's been doing all right. But I don't know. Fulham, I think we'll draw that game, to be honest. But come on, Arsenal, let's be positive and let's go into that game with momentum like we did yesterday. Jonathan says, I just had my cheat day, now watching Melina. What a start to the day. Thanks a lot, mate. Thanks for tuning in. You're too young, Melina. The glory days have been long, long gone. Yeah, I know. The Invincible days, your favorite player, Fabregas. I think that's one of your very favorite players. Nice to see you in the chat, mate, and I hope you're well. I think you're working right now, so thanks a lot for tuning in. Simpy says, Bellerin hasn't played since Man City, February 21st. Wow, yeah, that speaks for itself. Zarek says, subscribe to Miss Melina. Thank you so much, everyone, for your continuous support on my channel. I will be doing a bit more videos. Sorry, I haven't gotten to the 1K subscriber special yet. I'm currently on my last exam. And once I'm done that, I will be graduating this week. I'm not having a graduation ceremony. However, I will be getting my degree. I might vlog it. So getting my degree in the post. If you guys are interested, I might do a vlog, but I'll see how that goes. I might do a house party if COVID restrictions are gone. Big up everyone in the UK in here. I know you guys got fresh trims. If you know, you know. Where am I from? I'm actually from Canada. I'm from Toronto. And sorry, you spelled my name wrong, but thanks for tuning in, Tommy. Thanks a lot for your support, too. My name is spelled Melina, mate. But it's okay. People often pronounce my name wrong. It's not a big deal. Mark Overmars, he's my favorite. All right, yeah, that makes sense a lot. Revenant, you joker. What year did you start supporting Arsenal? So I was watching Arsenal with my dad. My mom and my sister are United fans. I think I've always told you guys that. And my mom really takes the piss out of me in family group chats whenever Arsenal lose. She really finds that entertaining to put me on blast in a family group chat. But yeah, I started supporting Arsenal around 2004-ish. So I wasn't really there to see the Invincibles, but my favorite player was Thierry Henry and Dennis Bergkamp, also known as the Iceman. So to answer your question, there we go. Thank you so much, Paul, for tuning in. I hope you continue your YouTube channel, mate. I know you said you had to take a break from it, but hopefully you get back into it and find motivation. Big up Simpy and big up Jordan. Thanks a lot for your support. Who is my favorite Arsenal player? I just mentioned it. Thierry Henry and Dennis Bergkamp, also known as Iceman. They're the players who actually inspired me to play football myself and to get into sports in football. I really enjoyed it, and I really enjoyed watching Arsenal. Those days we actually had potential and we were top of the table. Now I have to scroll to the mid-table or now near bottom table to find Arsenal in the Prem. So now I'm going to begin to do a player rating, so please bear with me. I'm like slow in technology, but I will get there. So I'm going to do a screen share, so do bear with me. Revenant, I did not hate you. I'm sorry. Sorry, everyone in the chat. I haven't really sorted the moderators yet. I kind of tried to do it as I go live because you can't do it in the StreamYard. So Jonathan, don't worry about it, mate. Hopefully your wish came true now. So sorry, mate. Don't worry. I did fix that. I don't moderate everyone, but I try to in terms of people who I think know the job and know what to do. Hopefully you guys don't take it personally, but it is it's just how I do things on my channel. So respects. Big up Randy in the chat. Thanks for tuning in, mate. I'm tipsy, too many drinks. Well, yeah, it's Friday. Might as well turn up. Let's be real here. If it wasn't lockdown, it'd be a different situation right now, Randy. So I am going to share my screen and let's get started with the player ratings, shall we? Hopefully this works fine. All right, so hopefully you can all see that. We're going to start with Leno and goal. Leno didn't have anything to do. Let's be real here. Didn't really have much to do. Did Slavia Prague take their chances? Barely, because they couldn't get past us. I say Leno, I give him a very good. Top class, I don't agree, and definitely not man of the match. So I'm going to go with a 8 for Leno. Now we're going to go with Granit Xhaka. Granit Xhaka at left back. Make sure you remember that. Granit Xhaka at left back. Granit Xhaka had a brilliant game, turned up, and critical with the passes, and also not being a liability. I'm going to give Granit Xhaka a very good performance. I agree with that. Didn't cost us the game, wasn't a liability, and turned up yesterday night against Slavia Prague, of course. Now we're going to go with Chambers and Holding. So Rob Holdinho, I have to give him a very good, similar to Granit Xhaka, turned up, made the passes accurate, and in terms of dominating that pitch, he really showed us another clean sheet on the pitch. I did mention to you guys his stat earlier, so I am going to give him an 8. I feel like I'm going to be giving a lot of these players above an 8, to be honest. Well, some players the only player I'm not going to put in the tier list here is Belligan. That's just because we barely saw much of him. I'm going to do the starting 11 first, and then I'm going to go with the 5 subs who came off the bench. Now we're going to go with Chambers. Chambers, I think, had a good game. I wouldn't say very good. I think good, just enough. So I'll give him a 7. Let me know your predictions as well in the chat. So I'm going to go and read the chat now. Hopefully this is fine. I think you guys can see the screen. So I don't know how I'm going to do this. I'll read the chat from my phone. This is the first time I'm doing a tier list, so please bear with me. I'm going to go in the chat on my phone to read it. Melina, it's too generous. I like this format. Thanks so much, Rich. I'm just trying it out for the first time. Some of my friends recommended it to me. Hopefully you guys can hear and see me well. Okay, so I'm going to go in the chat and see what you guys say. Okay, so Randy says Leno is a 0. Yeah, Randy seems to have this agenda against Leno. I do agree Leno has costed us some games in the Prem in terms of, punching the ball rather than kicking it far. He's trying to do some WWE move, and I think Randy's not impressed. Randy says, are you serious for an 8? I'd give Leno a 5 at most. I'd give Xhaka an 8. Yeah, I did put Xhaka an 8, so I agree with you. John 1886 says Leno a number 6. Wow. Yeah, that might be a bit harsh. Revenite says Granit Xhaka gets the 7 at most. Was he as good as Holding? No. So yeah, okay, I'll do that. Chambers, I'd give him a 6. Whoa, bang average, yeah. I don't know. I'd give the defense a 7 at most. Yeah, that's fair. Melina is too generous, indeed. I'd move the whole defense to a 7. Revenite, that's true. Yeah, sorry, I did mean player ratings. My bad, not predictions. Pablo Mari was your best defender, 8. The rest of the defense is 7. Let's see. Football Daily Talk says we can beat United 100%. I really hope so, because there's a lot of United fans who have been taking the piss out of me, who are in this chat telling me 10th place, 10th place, 10th place. Hopefully we can put those United fans to bed and make them cry for once with Ollie at the wheel. There's some secret United fans in the chat. If you know, you know. Just kidding, guys. Chambers played very well. I switched Chambers with Xhaka. I don't know. I don't really. I think Xhaka had a good game. Chambers, I would say he had a good game as well. So I agree with Jonathan on that. Leno trying to copy Roman Reigns with a Superman punch. Randy, you're such a joker. You're drunk, but you still want to slate Leno, even on the alcohol. Like I said, I'd give him a 10. Yeah, I haven't gone there yet, so I will get back into where I left off. So bear with me. So let's go with Pablo Mari. Pablo Mari, I'd give him an 8. Very good game from him. Our best in terms of defensive-wise, defensive abilities. Granit Xhaka, I've already done. Chambers holding Mari, Xhaka, Partey. Thomas Partey had a good game. Did he do enough on the pitch? I say not really. I'd give him a 7. I think an 8 is a bit too harsh, a bit too much in terms of expectations. I don't think he met my expectations in this whole season, to be very honest with you. I think his best game was in the debut when he signed for us, his first match with us. But this is the UEL. It's a different competition, I understand, but that kind of shapes my views on him. Again, I did say I think we should have gone after Aurora instead, but let's see what Partey has to offer with more time, and hopefully he doesn't get injured. Fingers crossed. Danny Ceballos. Danny Ceballos is already up there for me. Danny Ceballos had a very good game. Pablo Mari, I'd say, is very good as well. Pepe, brilliant game. I'm going to have to give him a 9, top class performance. As I mentioned earlier, if Lacazette didn't get the brace, I would have given Pepe a number 9. I would have given Pepe man of the match. So Pepe, I am going to give him a 9. I think he did dominate the pitch, and he did get a confidence boost. If you guys disagree with me, do let me know. I will take a look at the chat very shortly. So do stay tuned. If you guys haven't already, do make sure to leave a like on this video, turn on post notifications, and kindly subscribe to my channel if you like what you hear so far. And stay tuned. Emil Smith-Rowe, brilliant performance, bossed the pitch, very good performance for me. I'm going to give him an 8. And I say he deserved that, very well deserving of that. It's nice to see him start. I know we didn't have Odegaard, but Emil Smith-Rowe did once again dominate the pitch. Bukayo Saka, what a brilliant goal. Just for that goal, it was a deflected goal, and then Saka it bounced off of Saka. I say top class performance for me. I am going to go take a look at the chat, so bear with me. All right. Hi, CR7 Memes. Thanks for tuning in, mate. Big up, Chris, in the chat. Thanks a lot for catching me live. What about Dennis Bergkamp? Chris, thanks a lot for tuning in. If Dennis Bergkamp was here, we wouldn't even have to worry about playing Unai Emery in the next in the semifinals. Saka, you guys would give him an 8. I don't know. I say he had a brilliant game just because of the goal. Smith-Rowe, you'd bump him to a 9. All right, fair enough. Thanks a lot, Chris, for tuning in, and thanks a lot, CR7, for tuning in. I did watch your PES stream earlier. It was very nice. It was at 8 a.m. in the morning for me. However, I did like to watch it. I hope you do player ratings as well for the United game against Granada. I'd like to see you stream more, but that's just my personal opinion, and hopefully you can join us one day when we crush you guys in the final of the Europa League. Chadwick says, on AFTV, everyone on the live chat says Ty chokes. Chadwick, I can't even read that outside. Read that out loud. This is a PG chat, a family chat. There could be children watching, as Ty would say. I just wanted to mention this would have been a brilliant game for Claude. Speaking of Ty, I did remember Claude. This would have been a brilliant game for Claude, and rest in peace to Claude. I know he would have been really proud and shocked to see Granit Xhaka and Ceballos, people who we have slated day in and day out for very good performances. Chadwick, you joker. I can probably see you laughing at me trying to read that out loud. Now let's go into Lacazette. Lacazette, man of the match, hands down. No negotiations about that. 2 brilliant goals. Well, one was a penalty. The other goal was very good as well. Lacazette really turned up on the pitch, and as a captain, he did show he can do it without Aubameyang. Personally, I feel that Lacazette and Aubameyang are better off not playing together and one being benched over the other. I think the chemistry with the two of them playing together up front does not work, and we have seen that in the Prem. That's just my personal opinion, and let me know your thoughts in the chat below. Laka deserves man of the match. I agree indeed. Lacazette a number 10, hands down. No doubt about that. The only person who I think might question me on that is probably Randy, just for laughs. Big up everyone in the chat. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Now let's go to the bench substitutes. Bench substitutes. We had 5 substitutes come off the bench. Mohamed El Sideways, Mohamed El Neni. I say bang average. Just leave it at that. Nothing much. He didn't do much. Cedric Suarez, I'd say good or bang average. I think it was better than El Neni, so I say good. If you guys want me to change that, do let me know. I say Cedric had a good game. El Neni bang average, didn't really offer much on the pitch. That's why I'm going for that. Gabriel Martinelli, we didn't see much of him. However, he did show good performance. He didn't get much game time as well, so I can't really give him much. I'm going to say anywhere between good and bang average. I'm going to give him a good just because I feel since the Sheffield United game, he showed us his potential yet again. I don't know, once again, what Arteta has to do, what Martinelli has to do, and what Arteta has to see in him to actually get him more game time on the pitch, even in the Premier League. Eddie Nketiah, I wasn't really fond of. I don't think he offered much. I'm going to give him bang average. And a player I didn't really want to rate is Balogun, just because we didn't see much game time from Balogun. Eddie Nketiah, we barely saw him on the ball, and I think it's possible that coming this summer transfer window, I think he might be out of the picture. Personally, this might be a bit harsh, but I think I don't know. I feel like the Premier League might not suit him, and I know it's really harsh, but I feel like either he needs more game time or he needs to go on loan. And I think players who go on loan, like Joe Willock, they get their confidence and they get their shooting boots. So that might be a good option. I think he might be sold or loaned in the summer, but that's just my opinion. Balogun, we barely saw him. We didn't get much of him. So I don't know. I can't really rate him. I'm going to give him an okay. I barely saw him on the pitch, and that's because of Arteta's tactics. And you know what? Arteta, I do have to rate him. So put your seatbelts on because this is going to be shocking. I'm going to give Arteta a 9, shockingly. I think he had a top-class game, and I think he got that lineup right. The initial formation was changed. We do know Arteta always goes with the classic 4-2-3-1 formation. So I think he got his tactics right, and I think a lot of us doubted him in terms of his ability and what kind of lineup he'll produce. As soon as we heard Aubameyang's out with the flu, now we know it's malaria. I think it's malaria or malaria, however you pronounce it. Hopefully you guys are laughing. I don't mind. I'm not a Arteta in. Randy, I see your comment, and I'm trying not to slate you too much on here. I know it must be hard trying to pretend you're an Arsenal fan, eh? Big up Sharky, thanks a lot for your comment. He says, great stream as always, hope you're good. Yes, mate, I am well. Thanks a lot for tuning in. It's the first time I'm doing a player rating video and a longer video, so hopefully all of you guys are well. And yeah, I think Arteta deserved a 9. I wouldn't give him anything past a 9. And next up, we have Unai Emery. Let's see what we can do. The Europa League is Unai Emery's game. I just wanted to mention something. I guess maybe this is because of yesterday's brilliant performance. However, we are playing the Rangers in the preseason friendly. Our first match is with the Rangers, so it's nice we get to see Steven Gerrard and his squad in the preseason friendly in the early summer. So that's going to be exciting. It was nice to see Balogun come on, and even though it was only for a bit, however, I do wish he gets more game time. I don't know why Arteta's like sacrificing him on the bench. All that talent is sitting on the bench, and I don't know when Arteta will realize that. I'll probably be a lawyer by the time Arteta gets his stuff together. And I think yesterday, honestly, if yesterday we didn't win, I would have been raging, and I don't think I would be able to sit here and talk to you guys, let alone I couldn't do the watch long on another channel because it was such an intense game. And after the first disallowed goal, I was already fuming, and I thought, oh my God, every goal is going to go against us. This whole VAR officials, it's getting ridiculous now. VAR is costing most games. So yeah, there you have it. This is my player ratings, and surprisingly, I am not slating Arteta tonight. I'm actually surprised. He had a good game. I questioned that lineup. I wasn't really 100% confident with it, but my score prediction initially was a 2-0. Now let's go back to the Premier League. In the Premier League, we're facing Fulham. Hopefully, we rest players for the next round of the UEL. It's going to be interesting to see in the next round of the UEL what we're going to do in terms of who we line up with. Hopefully, he sticks to the same lineup, but let's see what Arteta does. As always, expect the unexpected. I can't load comments. The StreamYard is frozen, so I am going to be just reading off the screen. Rennie says, show some respect to Granit Xhaka. I did respect Granit Xhaka, but you joined the stream too late, mate, so you kind of missed a lot of chances. You kind of missed a lot of chances in terms of hearing what I heard. So if you do want to watch it on playback, feel free to. Thanks so much, everyone who has tuned in. I do want to wrap up by saying, yeah, we have Unai Emery next. It's going to be exciting and nervous to see. He's going to want to dominate us and show us that this is our game. I bossed the UEL. Arteta's got nothing on me. Our ex-manager versus our current manager. I know Nitish is going to be doing an Arteta versus Emery debate. Some of you guys in the chat, Randy, are strongly Arteta in for some odd reason. But Randy, one day if you would like to come on the panel and express your strong love for Arteta, I would be more than happy to find out why you support Arsenal. Wink, wink. Big up Footy Boy Plays, he says. He's just talking to Sharky. Never mind. I thought you hated Arteta, says Agar. I don't hate him entirely, but I do think he's not the man for the job to lead us into top of the table Prem. I think it's a bit too late for us now. We're too far ahead. And I think Liverpool still have a chance now back in the Premier League top four. Liverpool are now officially out of the UCL because they lost to my team, Real Madrid, and they got slapped and put in their place. I know Jonathan is here. Liverpool couldn't even shoot, even if it was in a brothel. Revenite, I know you're fuming right now hearing this. Hopefully you're still here. And it's going to be exciting to see what's going to happen in the next UCL round. Real Madrid play on Chelsea. Let's see if Thomas Tuchel, what he can do. And let's see what Real Madrid will do. Varane is not staying with us anymore. He's gone in the summer, as well as big up, Chris. Thanks for tuning in. It's going to be nice to see what we do, Real Madrid. I think we're going to win the UCL. Big up Football Daily Talk as well. Chris says, making a jingle for a competition tonight. Oh, good luck, mate. If you're going live, do let me know. If you guys want to leave your channel chat links in the description below, I did say this a couple of times. Feel free to. Randy, I know you have a very good YouTube channel. I do think you should promote it. A lot of people want to see your content, mate. So do that. If you guys haven't already and you're not subscribed already, you're doing it wrong. Do hit that like button and do subscribe. In terms of FPL, the deadline is today at 1 p.m. for me for game week 32. In terms of my team, what I have done is I actually brought in Iheanacho. I sold for some stupid reason last week. I brought in Shea Adams, and it was disastrous. If he didn't come on, I would have got the points for Aina on my bench. However, that didn't work out. So I finally got in Iheanacho before the price increase. And I bought in, I'm going to bring in Jota. So I think Jota is a very good prospect to bring in, considering Liverpool have a good run of forms, and also considering Liverpool are no longer in the UCL. Let's just reiterate that. No longer in the UCL. Big up everyone in the chat. Thanks a lot, Ralphie, for tuning in. Okay, that's okay, mate. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Wow, you're on a bus, but keep the great content coming. Come on, you gunners. Thanks a lot, Ralphie, for tuning in. And thanks a lot, Chris, and everyone in the chat who has tuned in. In terms of captaincy choices, Randy's here now, so I am going to say I am doing Carry Kane, carrying my FPL once again. I am going to captain him and vice-captain Bruno against Burnley. I think it's going to pay off, and for people who still have chips like triple captain and wildcard, now is your best chance to use it. I would use a triple captain this week just because of the Spurs double game week in hand. They are playing Everton and Southampton. I don't think they'll win against Everton. It might be a tough game. It might be a draw. But I am going to say do triple captain Kane or Son. I would say Kane. Spurs are focused on the Cabbage Cup as well, which is the Carabao Cup, or Carabao Cup, however you say it. I think I'm pronouncing it wrong, but whatever at this point. Thanks a lot for 30 likes as well. So big up everyone who has tuned in. I did have Jesse Lingard. So if you guys are playing FPL and you guys don't already have Jesse Lingard, do be wary of that and try to get him in. He's phenomenal in terms of gathering points. He is the man you want to have in your FPL. There's not long left of the season in terms of doing well. And Lingard's price did go up a couple of days ago, so now he's 6.5 million. It's going to be interesting to see West Ham against Newcastle. I think West Ham are going to win that. I'm going to go for a 3-1 West Ham. And I'm going to go for a Jesse Lingard brace. So big up everyone in the chat. Thanks a lot for tuning in. And I do want to wish you guys a very good weekend. If you haven't already, make sure to check out and leave a like on Simpy's video for FPL, which is in a few hours. And check out Football Daily Talk, Revenite, John 1886, Randy, and take care, guys.